Psalm 47. O people, clap your hands, sing loud unto God with a joyful voice. For the Lord is high and terrible, a great king over all the earth. He hath subdued the people under us, and the nations under our feet. He hath chosen our inheritance for us, even the glory of Jacob, whom he loved. Selah. God is gone up with triumph, even the Lord with the sound of a trumpet. Sing praises to God, sing praises. Sing praises unto our King, sing praises. For God is the King of all the earth. Sing praises, every one that hath understanding. God reigneth over the heathen. God sitteth upon his holy throne. The princes of the people are gathered unto the people of God of Abraham. For the shields of the world belong to God. He is greatly to be exalted. Psalm 48. Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised in the city of our God, even upon his holy mountain. Mount Zion, lying northward, is fair in situation. It is the joy of the whole earth, and the city of the great King. In the palaces thereof God is known for a refuge. For lo, the kings were gathered and went together. When they saw it, they marveled. They were astonied and suddenly driven back. Fear came there upon them, and sorrow as upon a woman in travail. As with an east wind thou breakest the ships of Tarshish, so were they destroyed. As we have heard, so we have seen in the city of the Lord of hosts, in the city of our God. God will establish it forever. Selah. We wait for thy loving kindness, O God, in the midst of thy temple. O God, according to thy name, so is thy praise unto the world's end. Thy right hand is full of righteousness. Let Mount Zion rejoice, and the daughters of Judah be glad, because of thy judgments. Compass about Zion, and go round about it, and tell the towers thereof. Mark well the wall thereof. Behold her towers, that ye may tell your posterity. For this God is our God, forever and ever. He shall be our guide unto the death. Psalm 49. Hear this, all ye people, give ear, all ye that dwell in the world. As well low as high, both rich and poor, my mouth shall speak of wisdom, and the meditation of mine heart is of knowledge. I will incline my ear to a parable, and utter my grave matter upon the harp. Wherefore should I fear in the evil days, when iniquity shall compass me about, as at mine heels? They trust in their goods, and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches. Yet a man can by no means redeem his brother, he cannot give his ransom to God. So precious is the redemption of their souls, and the continuance forever, that he may live still forever, and not see the grave. For he seeth that wise men die, and also that the ignorant and foolish perish, and leave their riches for others. But they think their houses and their habitations shall continue forever, even from generation to generation, and call their lands by their names. But man shall not continue in honor. He is like the beasts that die. This their way uttereth their foolishness, yet their posterity delight in their talk. Selah. Like sheep they lie in grave, death devoureth them, and the righteous shall have domination over them in the morning. Their beauty shall consume, and they shall go from their house to grave. But God shall deliver my soul from the power of the grave, for he will receive me. Selah. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased, for he shall take nothing away when he dieth, neither shall his pomp descend after him. For while he lived, he rejoiced himself, and men will praise thee when thou makest much of thyself. He shall enter into the generation of his fathers, and they shall not live forever. Man is in honor, and understandeth not. He is like to beasts that perisheth. Psalm 50. The God of gods, even the Lord, hath spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion, which is the perfection of beauty, God hath shined. Our God shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and a mighty tempest shall be moved round about him. He shall call the heaven above, and the earth to judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that make a covenant with me with sacrifice. And the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for God is judge himself. Selah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak. Hear, O Israel, and I will testify unto thee. For I am God, even thy God. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices, or for thy burnt offerings that have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thine house, nor goats out of thy folds. For all the beasts of the forest are mine, and the beasts on 1,000 mountains. I know all the fowls on the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I be hungry, I will not tell thee, for the world is mine, and all that therein is. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer unto God praise, and pay thy vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble. So will I deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked said God, What hast thou to do, to declare mine ordinances, that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest to be reformed, and hast cast my words behind thee. For when thou seest a thief, thou runnest with him, and thou art partaker with the adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and with thy tongue thou forgest deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, and slanderest thy mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I held my tongue. Therefore thou thoughtest that I was like thee, but I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thee. O consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none that can deliver you. He that offereth praise shall glorify me, and to him that disposeth his way aright will I show the salvation of God. Psalm 51. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according to the multitude of thy compassions. Put away mine iniquities. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from mine sin. For I know mine iniquities, and my sin is ever before me. Against thee only have I sinned, and done evil in thy sight, that thou mayest be just when thou speakest, and pure when thou judgest. Behold, I was born in iniquity, and in sin hath my mother conceived me. Behold, thou lovest truth and the inward affections. Therefore hast thou taught me wisdom in the secret of mine heart. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide thy face from my sins, and put away all mine iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thine Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of thy salvation, and establish me with thy free spirit. Then shall I teach thy ways unto the wicked, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Deliver me from blood, O God, which art the God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing joyfully of thy righteousness. Open thou my lips, O Lord, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise. For thou desirest no sacrifice, though I would give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. The sacrifices of God are a contrite spirit, a contrite and a broken heart, O God, that will not despise. Be favorable unto Zion, for thy good pleasure. Build the walls of Jerusalem. Then shalt thou accept the sacrifices of righteousness, even the burnt offering and oblation. Then shall they offer calves upon thine altar. Psalm 52. Why boastest thou thyself in thy wickedness, O man of power? The loving kindness of God endureth daily. Thy tongue imagineth mischief, and is like a sharp razor that cutteth deceitfully. Thou dost love evil more than good, and lies more than to speak the truth. Selah. Thou lovest all words that may destroy, O deceitful tongue. So shall God destroy thee forever. He shall take thee and pluck thee out of thy tabernacle, and root thee out of the land of the living. Selah. The righteous also shall see it and fear, and shall laugh at him, saying, Behold the man that took not God for his strength, but trusted unto the multitude of his riches, and put his strength in his malice. But I shall be like a green olive tree in the house of God, for I trusted in the mercy of God forever and ever. I will always praise thee, for that thou hast done this, and I will hope in thy name, because it is good before thy saints.